Life will never be at peace, not fully, not perfectly. But here's the truth. Peace is not something that we find outside of ourselves. Peace is something that we master within ourselves. Today, let's talk about mastering inner peace no matter what life throws at you. What if mastering inner peace is the only way to thrive in the chaotic world that we're living in today? I think this point goes back to what I have been talking about lately about how we should create action to diminish the frustration and resentment that was built up from our past. Humans are very emotional animals, and a lot of time, I think the aspects of human emotion, they are the best of use when it comes to creating art, movies, music, writing novels. In those kinds of creativity, human emotions can be very precious and delicate to be used on. But when facing the harsh reality of life, sometimes too much of emotions cannot help us out. A lot of time, acceptance is very important when facing the chaotic situations in our life. Instead of asking why, the faster we can accept that it is happening, it has happened, and what can we do from this point on to make things better? That's the only way that we can keep moving forward. A lot of time asking why is just a waste of time. And I think a lot of time peace comes from acceptance. The sooner we accept what is happening in front of our face and try to find solution, the sooner the situations can get better. I think one thing very important to acknowledge when talking about life is that life is so unpredictable in so many ways that a lot of times we forgot just how blessed it was to get through a day, a week without unfortunate incidents that's being happened in our everyday life. Like I always say, I always have this feeling of that life was never meant to design for a joyful ride for everyone to went through. Life was designed to be this journey of ups and downs and overcoming obstacles and becoming stronger, more capable. I think the importance of accepting how unpredictable life actually is will be very fundamental for us to have a sense of peace and composure within ourselves when facing obstacles and hardships. And that's for the reasons why I've been keep bringing up create freedom, build wealth, and chase purpose. That for me were all the foundations of how I found peace within what I know that I had dedicated my everyday life trying to build these three foundations in order to fight against the odds, the unpredictable bad things, disasters that might happen in the future. That give me a sense of groundedness, safety, security within myself, within my life. The priorities will always be to make sure that if anything happens, we have the ability to sustain for a period of time. I think that sense of security is very important for us to live a life in a stable, peaceful state of mind. If we are not prepared, how can we feel completely safe when facing a world that is so unpredictable? So I think to have actionable plans that you can actually do to prevent yourself from what might happen in the future, that would be a very, very important base for you to maintain a certain level of inner peace within yourself. So first thing I would say, always be more prepared than you think you should be. That's how you first can protect your peace every single day, knowing that you do what you should to face the unpredictable, no matter what the future might bring. And just look at what's been happening in the USA, from the North Carolina and the California wildfire. There's a lot of unpredictable elements in life that need us to be prepared, to have an ease of mind, to have this peace within us, to go through our everyday life when facing, other challenges. And when the unfortunate events that happens, there's only a limited amount of resources that can be shared when there are so many people, houses, families are in distress and in desperate situation, in need of help. When there are limited resources, the only way that we can help ourselves is to be always over prepared for our peace of mind. No one in this world are responsible for helping you when you need help, because a lot of time they cannot help themselves. So everybody for themselves is a reality. And therefore, to really contain a life, or to really, if you really want to live a life in peace, what you must have to do in life is to be prepared for the unknown and the unpredictable. And I think peace, inner peace, also comes from a certain level of confidence that you build throughout the journey in your life. When every time you overcome obstacles, as you grow stronger and stronger, you realize that nothing can really get you down forever, as long as you have that sense of will to believe that you can make it through. You're not giving up. You hold on tight. You keep pushing forward when things seems like it's not going to get better. And the magical moments always happens when you don't give up and keep pushing forward. It's not only that universe will come together to help you, it's that for you not giving up, you are helping yourself. I believe confidence, the faith you hold in yourself dearly, that is very critical in order to survive through hardships and not so peaceful time. You need to believe in yourself, no matter how bad the situation is. I personally went through a lot of times in my life where I will always tell myself, I will try to do this, I'll start to do that, when life is more chill and more at peace. But the older I get, the more I realize that it is just impossible to have a always smooth sailing in life. There was just always something happening. The only way to survive in a chaotic world is not to always hope for a peaceful, smooth sailing, but it is to always trying to have this inner peace in yourself, no matter what you're facing in life. You need to just calm yourself down and do the basic, go with the schedule as much as you can. Every day will be a little bit different, because from the task at your job, the situation you have to face with your family, the capability of how much you can do every single day will look a little bit different. But I think the most important part is that we need to really accept the fact that life just will never be at peace, no matter how much you want it or how simple you structure your life to be. There will sometimes or always be outside forces forcing you to facing more challenges. And that is just not for a certain individual. I would say that's for just almost every living human being in life. We've always been facing multiple situations at the same times. So as I grow older and older now, I understand that peace isn't something that you can find out in this world. Peace is really something that you need to ground and grow and protect and nurture within yourself. It's not a composure. It's more of a life experience. When you went through enough of growing up struggles, challenges, and hardships, you get more humbled. You get more conservative. You get more prepared when facing life. And that's how inner peace comes from. You just need to be prepared. That's it. It's very simple, basic necessity in life. Because no amounts of, searching for consulting with your loved ones, with your close friends, or your partners is going to save you from the current situation that you're facing. Yeah, people might be able to help, but they have themselves to help too. So to be self-efficient and to have more capability and freedom in life, that for me will always be the fundamentals that I learn how to live a peaceful life. And everything that I share of what I learn in life, a lot of them are raw, with a lot of difficult times and failures that I went through. And my advice will be that stop waiting for the peaceful time in life, because life is hard and life will never be at peace all the time. Not perfectly, not fully, but what we all need to learn is to have that resilience to get through whatever life throw at us, and just keep pushing forward every single day and work hard towards our goals every single day. And as long as we believe, we will not only survive, we will thrive.